on our life, all of us would have experienced. Somebody is angry on us, that makes us uncomfortable. The same way, if we are angry on someone else, that makes them uncomfortable. So, anger is dangerous. It's like a knife and a double-edged sword. It hurts you and it hurts the other person as well. So, it hurts the mind of the people. It affects your physical body. Illness creates illness to the body. We get angry mostly with life partner and children, most closely working people only. So anger has to be avoided. So the reason behind the anger is actually some desire or expectation that is attached in our mind, that is causing the anger. Some expectation, some desire, something that we wanted to do and that's not happening, and as a result this anger is happening. So we need to expand our mind, develop magnanimity to accept the things happening in our life so that anger can be reduced. If the progress in the spirituality, if it can be measured, then how much your anger has come down, that really shows the progress in the spirituality. You are doing meditation on all these things, but the anger you are not able to, it comes once in a while. I'm not saying you can completely reduce anger, but the frequency of getting anger has to be reduced. So number of times you get angry in a week is 5 times. It has to come down to 4, 3, 2, and 1. Like that, it has to reduce. In that way, you can restore peace in the family life. So if you ask who is getting angry, if you ask that question, your own ego takes the form of angry. So anger comes in different forms. Just not the anger, expressed anger to the life partner or something. You read some news and angry about the events happened. Also kind of an anger against the social or society. Like that. In your thought force itself, first the anger gets generated. Then slowly it reflects in the words, then actions. So when the anger or irritation gets generated initially itself, if you are aware and if you are watchful, you can reduce the after effects of anger in the form of words and actions. So first time when it initiates angry towards or irritation towards someone, you need to be aware, why this irritation? Can I not tolerate this? What is not allowing you to tolerate? What is the problem? Understand that. Your child is watching mobile for a long time. You are irritated by that initially. Then slowly it builds up, anger comes. You start shouting, son or daughter may not listen, may listen, may not listen, creates a conflict. This is one of the problem. How can we reduce the frequency of getting angry? What are the other avenues or modes of relaxing the time? As the children, they grow up, they need different things. Otherwise, they'll keep using the mobile for a long time. So what are all the other ways by which they can actually manage or spend or enjoy or spend their time? We need to look out for that. And what avenues are available, how much we are able to provide currently, what is our responsibility and roles related to that, and how much we are supporting on that, how much we have put effort to for all those areas. You need to ask yourself. If you do that, automatically the diversion comes on different areas and the usage of that comes down. In this way only we can reduce. So what is that blocking? You need to ask, what is that blocking? All those things. Like, is this an example? So otherwise, if you keep on getting angry, it creates a friction in the relationship and it creates enmity. And father and son fights with each other. Daughter and mother or daughter and father, whoever it may be, they fight with each other. This hatred feeling continues for a week. Whatever small thing does in the home, the child gets irritated and everything like a kind of a mini war going in the home, and everyone is little tensed and irritation mode. We need to avoid this. And this is an area where all of us, most people suffer. So we need to accept certain things and find a way to work out, in a friendly way, in a different form. And if you put the effort on that direction, you will find some solution. And some compromise and acceptance also, if we can make a progress. Maintaining a relationship also, harmonious relationship also is very important. If that is not there, we can control certain things in our life, especially with the people around us. We using angry, but that might yield some result for a while. But beyond certain point of time, whatever you made or controlled or suppressed, that will come back with more force in a different forms. So we have to understand the effect of that also. So friendly way, explaining the things in a very nice way, or is an art which we have to develop, requires immense patience as well. Patience is not just tolerating that. Maintaining the right attitude when we are undergoing a problem in our life is very important. சரியான அணுகுமுறையில் இருப்பதும் பொறுமையின் ஒரு வடிவம் தான். Right, maintaining the right attitude while we are dealing with a problem is also called patience. Patience is not just waiting. Maintaining the right attitude also matters. And do blessings with the family people, all these things. And we need to ask ourselves, there are different situations we try to control others. And those needs to be reduced. We need to let others enjoy the freedom that they have, especially with the life partner. They have certain freedom, they need it. If we try to control this, that, and everything, that itself causes a friction and irritation in the family life. Remember, even we don't want to be controlled so easily, right? Will you allow, if you are controlled each and every moment, every hour, you may not like it. The same way for others also. But while growing up children, we have to be cautious. At times, we have to be very strict. But we need to ensure we develop the friendship with them. And once it is developed, it is very easy to manage things, understand their expectations, accept their expectations, and we can manage. But there will be challenges, but here and there, but that's okay. Remember, most of the time conflicts will be in the family life with the life partner, growing up children, in that area only, most of the time. And if we see one big part, what I have observed is actually with educational marks, one part. And we have some expectation on that while growing up children. And the children may not meet or may meet. And we have a perception in our mind, if that's not met, life will become, something will happen, that fear will come in the mind. Remember, we can motivate children for scoring good marks, making them study, all those things are there. But that alone doesn't decide or set the destiny for them. Each one of us have our own destiny. Each one have their own destiny. The nature takes its own course or route in a certain way. So if you do your advice or suggestion or monitoring, all those things you do, but you need to release the attachment on the marks of that one. Once you do that, you'll be freed from the fear of that, associated with that. Once you are freed from the fear, anger will come down, because correlation of things are there in our mind. If marks are less, future is dark. That correlation is there. Not necessarily. Different people come up in different areas at a different age. They learn that and then grow up. This is, I don't know why I'm talking about this. So we need to correlate. We have correlated wrongly in certain areas, that affects. Actually, if you look at each individual is a soul. Soul has a very long journey. Atma நீண்ட பயணத்தில் இருக்குது. It's a long journey. It's a very, very long journey. In that journey, there is a moment in our life. Yes, as a parent, we have to guide. It's there. As a life partner, we have to support and work together. It's there. Conflicts will be there. Agreed. All agreed. There is no doubt. But still, if we confine ourselves with certain conditions and if that conditions are not met, life will become dark is where the wrong correlation. That's where the problem will be there most of the time. Look at people. We know from our life experiences the current salary, current job, current house, current car, current educational qualifications of the children. These are all certain parts in the life, in the flow. They have to become some profession is assigned to them already by the destiny, and they'll have to go through that one. And it will happen by itself. Whatever happens, whether they score good marks or low marks or doesn't matter, they'll go through that. They have to go through that. Same way for the life partner also. They have a channel which have to pass through. We are thinking they have to be like this, and it will not come, and it creates irritation. We have imaginary expectation. Husband means he has to be like that. Wife means she has to be like that. Why is that expectation? Why is that imagination? What 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 is creating that imagination? From where we have drawn that imagination? Maybe from surroundings, situations, environments, like that, right? We need to ask ourselves, introspect. Such imaginations transform into expectations. That is causing irritation and angry in the family life. Certain basic things all of us are enjoying. Your husband is earning money, giving the money back to you, taking care of certain things in the family life. There are people who doesn't earn money, who drink a lot, do a lot of bad habits, and you don't have all those things. So that itself something good you should appreciate. And that has come to you, good things come to you in your life. With that, how I can progress myself spiritually and uplift myself. That is what is the focus area you should have. Similarly, for the child also, each child has its own capacity. Based on the capacity of the child, the nature offers different things at different stages of life. You may have studied, you might have scored good marks or something else, or worked hard, maybe from a poor background. But the environment that is given to your children is entirely different. Their thought process, thinking skills will be different. And if you have your own expectations with your own background environment, it will never match. There are some faults, and we have also addicted to certain things. And because of that, current situations might have created. We are also addicted or attached to money or something else that might have created the current situations. Right? So we also play a role. All those things are there. So identify your faults, how you can correct if possible, and maintain a friendly relationship. These are all very important. And the current moment, if you focus, may be tough for some people. That might cause irritation and angry in the family life. But you need to pass through that. Nature helps us to learn certain things in our life where we are attached and where we make mistakes. Through them, the divine teaches us. And if you take in that way, your anger will come down. Anger is again some attachment, strong attachment with something is causing the anger. That's what if you children anger mostly will be this education or something like that or behavior character. Behavior character related anger comes. That means what we have provided, what kind of environment we have provided is important. Have I provided him a environment which helps them to learn these good things is what the question. Putting them in a difficult situation, and it's very difficult. So there are some roles we are also playing. We have to understand that, and we need to provide that environment to them for children and for life partner. wife or husband. Many expectations we'll have. Actually, if we remove the expectation, whatever comes from them, we will enjoy. Anger will come down. Many different kind of expectations we have, and it changes over a period of time. 5 years back, you may not be in yoga. Only you may be doing yoga. Your wife or husband may not be doing. Now you learned all these things and you enjoy the benefits of it. Agreed, totally. Now you want your life partner to come and join with you in this line. This is a new expectation has formed. Now they are not, may not be interested, may be interested or little interested. They not show any interest at all. Difference is there. So now this is a new expectation. This new expectation creates anger in the family life. And you always have some irritation. You compare with others, other people like that. This is an example I'm giving. Similarly, like different things we take at different stages of life and start building a new set of expectations. And the new expectations form in our life that again, as they fall short of that expectation, creates anger in the family life. Believe it. Everyone, they have their own journey in the life. ஒவ்வொருவருக்கும் வாழ்க்கை அவங்களுக்கு முழு சுதந்திரத்தை கொடுத்துருக்குது. You have a role as a father, as a mother, as a husband, as a wife, as a son, as a daughter. You have to play a role. How best you can do it, focus on that. Bring a change within yourself. உங்களுக்குள்ளாக மாற்றத்தை உருவாக்குங்க. Once you bring in a change, you'll become a flower. The fragrance will start flowing outside. And the fragrance of bliss and the fragrance of love will start spreading outside. Once the fragrance of love and bliss and calmness, peace starts flowing from within yourself, it will create a peaceful environment around yourself. That is what you can do most. You can offer the peaceful energy supply to the home. If you have some preconditioned attachments, belief systems, or something else, etc., it creates fear in the mind. As it creates fear in the mind, the fear is expressed in the form of anger. As the fear is expressed in the form of anger, strain in the relationship comes. That creates a new fear. This friction and strain, that again creates another fear. Oh my God. With my son or daughter or life partner, if I have friction in the relationship, how life is going to be in future? Another darkness. It brings in another darkness like that. So more increase in the fear. New set of fear comes in the life. So it's okay. Life is a journey. It cannot be defined how it will flow. No one can perfectly define life has to be like this next year. No. Then it will be a robot, programmed robot. Life is not like that. You cannot program the life. If you program it, it will not be interesting also. If it fixed all, you will not enjoy. I read one book from Osho's quotes. If your husband is as you expect, as exactly, then it'll be a toy. It will do robot toy, like do this, do that, do this, do that. Then you will not enjoy. It needs to feeling, emotions are required. Then there will be conflicts. Emotions means it will not be the way you expect. If you want to expect exactly, then it's going to be meshing, car. You do something and it operates in the way that you are expecting. A robot expects in the way you are expecting. But you will be bored living with the robot. That's what Osho says. So it will be difference. There will be difference in the patterns of thoughts. There will be difference in the patterns of experiences, life experiences, all those things will be there. For that only we are here. We have to undergo that experience in life. May you get angry once in a while, but that's okay. But you should say sorry. You should have the courage to say sorry. Do you have the courage to say sorry? Ask yourself. Your ego will say, no, I will not say sorry. If I say sorry, they will jump on my head. Your ego will say all these things. Remember, in spirituality, if you make mistake, you have to say sorry. If you get angry, it's okay. But for growing up children, strictness for that anger is fine. But for some reason, you showed your anger, it's fine. It happens for everyone. Say sorry. If you can't say sorry, that's a problem. You have to deeply introspect yourself. You have deep-rooted, preconceived notions about the relation. Past hurts are still stored, and that's not allowing you to drop your ego. If ego is dissolved, you'll be freed. Remember, if ego is dissolved, you'll be freed. You got angry, it's fine. Okay, say sorry. For this word, for this reason, I got angry. But my anger has a meaning, but I should not have expressed like this. So say sorry. It's fine. And the other person will start realizing, okay, I accept your views, but it is difficult for me to change. You understand my position. Then compromise comes. You understand the other person's position and slowly accept the real conditions. That's the way the life progresses. Everyone has their own weakness, including our own weakness. And it's difficult to change our own weakness. How can we expect other person's weakness to change by shouting others? Even after listening so many lectures, so many days of meditation, we are not able to change our own weakness. But by giving one strong shout, we are expecting other person to weakness to change. Are we not living in a state of illusion? இது மாயின் பிடி இல்லையா? புரிஞ்சுங்க. Life, everyone makes mistake and learns by themselves. We can help them, supply positive energy, show love to all of them. For that only we are here. As you bring love to them, show love to them, it increases your confidence. Love is confidence. Love is courage. Love is strength. Love is power. Love is willpower. Love is positivity. Everything's love. The anger pulls down your confidence. Anger creates guilt. Anger creates hatred. Anger creates negativity inside yourself. A lot of things are there. Still, once in a while, if you get angry, say sorry. Move forward so that you can slowly reduce the frequency of getting angry, increase the showing of love to others, respect the feeling of others, raise your evaluation or your about them to higher state. அவங்கள வந்து ஒரு அடுத்த அழகா சொல்றாரு, தமிழ்ல சொல்றாரு, இங்கிலீஷ்ல கொஞ்சம் வரமாட்டேங்குது. அக்ரிணை உயர்த்திணைன்னு தமிழ்ல சொல்லுவாங்க. உயர்த்திணையா நீங்க ரைஸ் பண்ணுங்க, உயர்வா வருங்க, கொண்டு வாங்க. We have some notions and belief systems. Using that, we are demeaning them. That's the fundamental problem everywhere. அவங்கள கீழே நினைக்கிறீங்க, அங்கதான் ப்ராப்ளம் வருது. நினைக்க கூடாது. இந்த உலகத்துல, in this world, every living being is equal. Whether whatever they do, even a thief, a criminal, everyone is equal. Under the administration of God. கடவுளின் முன்னால் அனைவரும் சமம். Before God, everyone is equal. No one is separate. They are doing different actions. As a result, they are enjoying the fruits of their actions. That's all. But before God, before the nature is a mother. A mother has 10 children. The mother will treat all the 10 children equally. Doesn't matter whatever they do. One may be addicted to alcohol. One may be a saint. One may be a bank manager. One may be a politician. Doesn't matter. The mother's point of view, everyone is equal because they are one child. The same way the nature point of view, nature point of everyone is same. But we have our own ego and false expectation creates high, low like that. And that forms the ego, and the anger has a strong correlation with that. This person low, this person low. Like that, you start thinking, கீழே வைக்கிறீங்க. அப்போ அவங்க வீக்னஸை வச்சுட்டு நீங்க ஆங்கர் காட்டுறீங்க. உள்ள போனீங்க டெப்த். If you go into the depth of that, you'll understand that. Your own opinion about them matters significantly behind the anger. Once you change the opinion about them, anger will transform into love. You will see how you can help. Everyone has their own weakness, and we can offer the love and support them. It takes time. They may change, may not change. That the acceptance we need to develop. Don't worry. The nature has a plan for all of us. It has a plan for all of us. We undergo that process. For that only we are here. And meditation helps you, increases your willpower significantly. Meditation for that way. Meditation, sankalpa, auto suggestions, all these things help you significantly, and it creates a positive environment when you reduce the anger in the family life. Make mistakes, people make mistakes, we make mistakes once in a while, that's fine, but move forward. So as I said, reduce the frequency of anger. Number one, even if you get angry, say sorry. Reduce the time of asking sorry. First thing is, first time saying sorry will take half an hour, 1 hour. Next time you should reduce the time. That's also a spiritual progress. First time you took 2 days to say sorry. That's fine. But you still asked sorry. Next time, next day you ask sorry. Next time, same day. Next time, within 1 hour. Next time, within 10 minutes. Beautiful progress in the spirituality. Allah உண்மையான வளர்ச்சி. That's the real growth of a human being. So making mistakes is fine, but coming back to normal, restoring the normal is very important. So same way, somebody says sorry, saying sorry to you, accept that also. If you take time to accept, that's your weakness. If you immediately accept, you are strong. Without saying sorry also, if you accept, you are great. Where you stand, ask yourself. So different people, so reduce that also. If you take 1 hour for accepting the sorry, then reduce that to half an hour, 10 minutes, then immediate, so that you can develop yourself. So this is what is about anger. Anger is something can't be completely eradicated. It comes once in a while because everyone has some expectations here and there, but reduced frequency can be reduced. It can be transformed into love. All those things, it can be done. Once you do that, the frequency is reduced. You will feel yourself positive, confident, strength, courage. Everything will come. With this, I will conclude. Thank you all. Welcome.
Well, yeah, thank you so much. It's a wonderful insight. You went so deep how to control the anger and give them very excellent examples and everything. Yeah, Walgurman, thank you. If anybody have any doubts, please your feedback, doubts, please give it right now. Unmute yourself. You can talk.